We have John. He's on line 10, and he's dealing with an obsession.
John.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How old are you, John?
24?
You're dealing with an obsession?
Yeah.
What's this obsession?
Well, let's go back about 6 months real quick. I work with this lady at work, and we've been pretty close the last 5 years at work, mainly strictly work only. And we usually walk or, do something during lunch together to, kind of take the stress off. And one day we just, we got to talking, and we kind of got a little open, and we thought, well, we'll go to lunch one day just for the heck of it, and, talk and kind of get the feelings in the open, and the next thing you know, kind of got a little carried away, and then from then on, it just kind of grew and grew and grew.
What grew and grew and grew? You're having an affair with her?
Yeah.
All right. Are you married?
No.
Okay. So what is the nature of the obsession?
Just we're both attracted to each other.
And? What do you mean obsession?
Well, we're obsessed with the idea of each other and the fact that we're not getting away with it. The fact that we're doing something that we both know really isn't right.
What's not right?
Well, she's married.
You never said that.
Sorry.
One little fact, right?
Yeah, big fact.
So she's married. Okay, and you're having this passionate affair. Okay, and what does she say about that?
Well, just recently I've asked her, well, what do you want to do about it? And she tells me one thing one minute, no, I want to get out of it. Or not in those words, but...
What does she say exactly? I want to hear the exact words.
She says, oh gosh, I can't really, it's hard to explain because she's not very clear herself. I almost have to do the guessing for her because she has a hard time being open with me.
Why?
I don't know. I've tried to ask her that.
What do you mean, hard time being open? What is it
Well,
she can't tell you? What she really wants?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, so if she can't tell you what she really wants, in some way she's using you to make up for the lack of excitement in her life.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're being used.
But it's not an ongoing thing. She does it at her convenience.
Ah, that's really being used.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't mind only, and the reason why I say this is because I've worked 2 jobs. I don't have really any time for a relationship. I'm constantly working.
Oh, so it's a convenient thing. It's a job benefit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what it is basically what it is there's a big confusion because the word love has been mentioned before.
By whom? The word love has been mentioned before.
Both.
Okay.
And it's, our feelings are very serious.
I guess they are, but it's only at her convenience, so how serious can it be?
Exactly. I know myself.
I think you're being used. I think she's using you as a toy. But what the hell, guys don't mind that.
No, yeah. And one of the problems I have also at work is the fact that I'm only one window away from seeing her. And the feeling...
One window away from seeing her?
Yeah, I mean, I can see her from where I'm working. And I could talk to her anytime I want.
Oh, so you work at windows with the public in front of you?
No, not public. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I guess you could say that. But we're not open about it within the company. Nobody, hopefully nobody caught on.
What is the company?
It's just a computer atmosphere. Not too many people, but people in and out.
Okay.
And it's funny because she goes through highs and lows because of guilt or just the way she feels about the situation. One minute, and then the next minute she'll be like all into it, wanting to, meet me here, my place, whatever,
Just something to spice up her life.
Mm-hmm.
And you go along with it because it's what you're doing. Do you mind?
Well, it's kind of hard because, like I said, the feelings have grown.
Okay, so all of a sudden you care, and her lack of ability to be more involved is starting to get to you, right?
Yeah, in the long
Okay.
run, yeah.
As you care, the fact that you're being just used is starting to get to you.
Yeah.
Okay. The moment you say that you really care, I have a feeling she'll really back away.
Well, yeah, yes and no. Like I say, it depends on her mood.
Well, of course.
Yeah. You had mentioned about writing, like journals and things like that. Well, we've written notes to each other at work and passed them back and forth. And I've kept them. And at times when I've been low, or I've brought the notes back to use them to my advantage to try to get her to come to me. Because
How would you do that?
well, I just use certain excerpts from the note.
To make her feel guilty?
No, to tell her what she was like at one time and why she's not like that now.
Or when did she change?
She changes all the time.
Yeah, but the way you're suggesting is that there has been a shift.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
It happens often, more often than I like.
Okay,
That
so is it the guilt has started to get more prominent?
Yeah, this happened once around the holidays too, especially.
Okay.
And now then it got better during the beginning of the year, and now it's gotten back to it again.
So what do you want? You want to keep this a lighthearted affair with a little bit of passion and obsession in it?
I don't mind.
Then tell her you don't want to get serious, and tell her it has to be at your convenience as well.
Well, yeah, I have made that aware to her that we both know it can't get serious.
It is serious.
Yeah.
You're both over your head.
Yeah. But I mean, we know we can't go any farther than this.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't. Let's just put it this way: I wouldn't mind. Okay, I would. If she left her husband for any reason, I would definitely jump in. And I don't know if that's feeling mutual with her. But yes, you're right. I wouldn't mind carrying it on.
Well, what you ought to do, if I were in your position, which fortunately I hope I never am, I would say, look, this is how I feel about this. I don't like the feeling of being stirred up inside, and I feel like a yo-yo. And the other thing is I'm developing real feelings about you, and I don't feel safe in doing that. And since I really care, what I want to do is I want to stop our relationship. And I want you to think about it for a while and ask yourself what this means. And if I'm just a plaything, okay, let's stop, because I'm not feeling like a plaything. I'm feeling like someone who really wants to be with you. And if you're just using me as leverage to get out of a boring, unhappy marriage, thanks, but no thanks. You have to make that decision on your own. And if you make it and you want to be out of that marriage and you still want me, I guess I'm around for now.
Right.
And that's all you promise. And if you try to promise more than that, I think you'd be making it up. You have to be careful. Relationships like this are not safe. You can never cheat and not do damage to someone. Someone is always getting hurt. And even if you think it's a game, you're damaged even if nothing happens, because when you take serious feelings and treat them lightly, you trivialize your life, and then life starts to lose its meaning. Don't mess around with the good things. We'll be right back.